Hi everyone, I am in New York and I'm on my way to the Weiderhoeft studio for my very first fitting for my dress for the CFDA Awards. So a couple of months ago we had an initial design meeting, and today we are going to be actually seeing the full final dress, and I'm going to get to try it on for the first time, so I'm really excited. Jackson is actually nominated this year as a finalist for the CFDA Awards, so I'm really excited to be wearing them to the awards.
Oh yes, hot off the runway.
Oh my god, I can't
found
wait.
it first.
Jackson Weiderhoeft is an American designer focusing mainly on demi-couture offerings, which are handmade in New York. Weiderhoeft's collections are an expression of artistry and storytelling. Their designs feature theatricality and exquisite attention to detail. This is very fun.
We size them in a corset to begin the process of like procuring a garment. We'll step into the fitting room and measure your body and retrieve your measurements, and then size you in a skirt and a corset that's the same silhouette as your dress as well.
Okay, perfect.
So we can see that process.
Yeah.
It's a white Batula satin.
Yeah.
And then we can put on your dress.
Okay,
and
amazing.
go from there. I'm gonna put this grosgrain belt on you.
Amazing, thank
It's an old tailoring trick that Jackson taught me, and it's just to find the waist. It's kind of like a foundation.
Yeah.
Would you say this is where you would high waist like the pant? Could you lean like this for me?
Yeah.
Oh, great. We're right on the money. Okay. And then we're gonna start with the circumference of your neck. We take really specific measurements, especially for the corsets.
Of course you have to.
You know. And I'm gonna cinch you, Zofia.
Yeah, no, we want as tight as possible. Breathing is overrated.
That's 15.
Over chest to waist.
Agree. And that's 10 and a half. Okay, do you mind standing like one step ahead for me? Perfect. And that is going to be 16 3/8.
Do we remember to include my nail?
I just measured to your finger, but that's actually great. Is this like your standard nail?
Yeah, this is my standard nail.
Let me do with nail.
So I feel like let's include with nail. Yeah.
That's 7 3/8.
And this is something that you've just introduced.
We've just introduced it. Jackson spent several years really developing the wasp, and it's become quite like a foundation for the brand. As you know, it's a corset
it's
in your gown.
and it's your signature corset.
It's signature corset.
Amazing.
So this past summer was spent, like, Jackson was like pretty much in the laboratories as far as like corsetry goes. Yeah. Lots of math. Modern nostalgia. Obviously the corset is a historical document. We always include these hip pads.
Oh, amazing.
So you're kind of building out the body, making what's big bigger, what's making what's small smaller. You're working with some inches back here where you can expand or contract.
Yeah. It's a living, breathing corset. I love that. I'm personally obsessed with the art of corsetry, something this brand masters so well.
We've called our state-of-the-art corset fitting program.
Okay. I think for me, I love anything that has a lot of structure and a lot of detail, and I think that's what's really beautiful about the art of corsetry, because you really get to see the structure and the real effect of a cinched waist.
I mean, I just think so many garments are built to like adorn the body, but the corset like becomes part of the body and really can like modify the architecture.
So we are here today at the Weiderhoeft showroom. This is essentially the base of the dress that I'm going to be wearing for the CFDA Awards. I actually can't stand the color white.
We are looking for our brides that aren't going to wear white.
Okay, well, you found one.
Yeah.
Well, I'm not a bride.
When you are.
If I ever make it down the aisle. And can you tell us a little bit about the process of this kind of beading?
Yeah, these beads are all made of glass actually, so it's great because it's a dress like made of glass. That's why it's so heavy.
Love.
But that's what also catches the light because these are metallic beads and they're all embroidered by hand in Mumbai. So we basically do it on a stretch-based fabric actually, so it's quite like flexible.
Amazing.
So that it kind of like suctions onto the corsetry.
Cool. And really moves with the body as well.
Exactly. Yeah, and we make all the corsets in New York, so it's kind of this.
Right. So the corsets are made in New York.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So we send the fabric to India, they embroider it, they send it back, and we make everything right here in Midtown Garment District.
Amazing.
Yeah.
Handmade in New York. We love.
It's definitely the most like dramatic.
I agree. We're all about the drama here.
Oh yeah. It's drama club.
Okay, Zofia, should we try on the dress?
Yes. I'm excited. So this is the final look, the actual dress that I'm going to be wearing on the night of the CFDA. And we are just doing our last fitting, sorry, and making some minor adjustments to make sure the dress is perfect.
You're like infinite how far I could cinch you, I feel.
I feel like
it's like perfect body type for corsets.
The limit. Like, let's push the boundary. I don't need to breathe. Who needs to breathe?
Not you, clearly.
Yeah. I'm totally good with no breathing room. I heard that like Kim had to have breathing lessons before her Margiela corset
You have to
last
corset
night.
train a bit.
Yeah.
I'm training for the awards right now actually as well. Just like lift up your chest a little bit.
Okay. Like,
Yeah, just kind of scoop a bit.
Okay.
Perfect.
sorry, it's sublime. The dress is whoa.
Yeah.
Like,
Wow.
whoa.
Wow.
The dress is whoa.
Wow, we could powie, somebody would
Yeah.
say.
Jackson began their career at Thom Browne and went on to win Women's Designer of the Year in 2016. This year, they are a finalist for the Vogue CFDA Awards, and in my opinion, Jackson is one of the most exciting and talented American designers, which is why I've chosen to wear the brand to my first CFDA Awards. And you're like a finalist as well.
Yeah, we're nominated.
Yeah.
My goal is to be so snatched that no one even cares if I win, because it's like that's all they'll remember. Okay, so just stand still, because I'm
Sorry. So Jackson just adjusted the waist a little bit more, just so we have that real hourglass effect, which I think we've definitely achieved.
Yeah, and the draping looks like so beautiful.
How do you work with this kind of fabric for draping? Because it's not a traditional draping fabric.
No,
really.
yeah, it's actually a different fabric we use as the base up here versus here. This is like a really super delicate fabric. All the beading, you can kind of see it's done on the bias as well. So
Yes.
the beads are going like across,
Okay.
whereas these ones are going up and down.
And is this
That's why you get that kind of like organic like ripple.
right? Okay, amazing. This is one part here, and then we have like the second part of the skirt. Yeah.
Exactly. It's a lot of like secret.
Yeah,
garments.
a lot of
Magic.
behind the scenes. So Jackson, can you tell us a little bit about your inspiration for this collection?
Yeah, this collection was called Secret Room, and like kind of at the core of the like garment idea was this kind of outfit dressing, this like glamorous dressing that's very kind of like, I feel like no one wants to be like glamorous anymore. The collection didn't so much like, the color story doesn't really speak to each other across the collection. It's more about this idea of like outfits and like individual like occasions and things that are more kind of like case by case rather than needing to be like cohesive.
We love.
When you're at a party and you're like walking down a long hallway and it just turns into like a secret like runway by yourself. You know that feeling? It's like what I wanted to capture.
Yeah.
You're having your own private fashion show.
I'm really happy. Thank you so much for coming along to my final fitting at Weiderhoeft. The next time that you see me, we are going to be on our way to the CFDA Awards red carpet, so I'm really excited. Thank you.
It takes a village. There we go. Okay. Now don't breathe and don't move.
Maybe I was too cocky about the breathing thing. I don't know if this is
This is going to be tight for a second.
Hey everyone, we're on our way to the CFDA red carpet, and I'm in my final Weiderhoeft look. I'm super happy with how everything turned out, and they even made these custom gloves for me. So yeah, come and join me. Look at all these dogs. Dogs.
Oh, she's sexy. Wow.
Hi, darling. How are you?
Good. How are you
Nice
doing?
to see